Okay, cool. That's good. I want to showdown. I just want a random battle. Transform, edit transform. Right, 500. All right, let's do it. Okay, goodbye. Sarah wants to play. Accept. Heyo. Okay, so take notes afterwards. Team builder. I want to import export. Copy this over to a damage calculator. Gosh, no. Nope. Garchomp is there. Alright, we're just getting set up. We're getting set up. Gosh, no. Imported everything. Okay, so in testing here, I think we lead Regieleki, and if she goes Garchomp right away, we put screens up. If she leads anything else, we Volt Switch or try and read the switch. We could also lead Garchomp. I'm not 100% sure on what to do here. Lots of physical attackers, couple special attackers. We do have an Assault Vest here. Mudsdale's good. We could lead Espeon, potentially. Espeon's not a bad lead here. Would suck if she leads, like, Pheasantipity or Azumarill. But everything else is not a bad lead for us if we go Espeon. So, okay, she led Machamp, which is great. The question is, do we Terra type at all? So, Espeon against Machamp. Blank set Machamp. If he's adamant... Okay, what's the speed? 229. So I'm probably going to be faster. Psychic is a really good all-around play. I don't think I die ever. Let's just go for damage. Holy crap. Okay, well. Started off on the right foot. Wow. Gengar. Can I take a choice back Shadow Ball? Absolutely not. It's a speed tie if she's max speed. If it's max speed timid, it's a speed tie. And Psychic is another one shot. How ballsy are we feeling? Pretty ballsy. Alright, that's fine. It was a speed tie. We kind of knew that that was what was going to happen. I'm pretty good to go into Swampert here, probably. Yeah. We go into Swampert and we click Earthquake. Charizard's the only swap that's really bad for us, but we're kind of built to take Charizard on. Losing Espeon does kind of hurt a little bit, but it was a 50-50. As long as it didn't go 6-0. Well, it's already better than that. Oops. All right. There was a little bit of a consideration to go Terra Dragon there and eat the Dark Pulse. But I think I want to save my Terra type for Mudsdale. Alright, the Char does come out. That's fine. So Swampert against Charizard. Let's just say it's... Liquidation does a lot. So the one thing I want to check is I think Charizard is one of her Terra Captains. It is. It can go Dragon, Dark, or Fire. So we're kind of built... if it goes Dragon, Ice Punch does a ton. If it goes Dark, I can start hitting Power Punches. But I think we just go for the safe play and go Liquidation. I don't think... unless this thing is like White Herb. Okay, it's just going to Flamethrower. We're built to tank that. The burn on the first one, that sucks so bad. Man. Alright. That sucks so bad. Wow. Burn on the first Flamethrower. Alright, well, Liquidation's good against everything. I don't really want to read something. So we'll just go Liquidation again. Azumarill comes out, that's fine. Okay. So now we want to go Regieleki. Okay, so it's not... It's special Azumarill. Wow. Okay. Azumarill... Yeah, maybe it's it can't be a Salt Vest, right? It's thick. It's leftovers, though. With Ice Beam. An Ice Beam against Regieleki. How much is that supposed to do? So it's definitely got investment. So what about modest Azumarill with huge power and leftovers? Maybe it's Thick Fat. It might be Thick Fat. And then if we put all of the special attack in there. What in the heck? How did that do? It did 40%. Okay, so it might special Azumarill. Well, Thunderbolt is a guaranteed kill here. Light Screen's pretty good. The Garchomp is like a dead ringer switch, so I'm gonna get a Reflect Up. Yeah. This is good, and now we go into probably Mudsdale. We could also go into Iron Thorns. She's got, let's just say she's Scale Shot for worst case scenario here. Earthquake Rex Iron Thorns. Garchomp. Died. Well, okay, we do have a Reflect Up. It's kind of a tough spot here. Mudsdale's a super solid switch here. With the Reflect Up, it's Home Claws. Wow. I mean, props. I think Body Press is my best move. But I think we Toxic this. If she wants to stay in. It does have Earthquake. Okay, we're fine. Stamina's going to be good. Now we can Toxic Stall this thing out. And I actually think I'm just going to click the Body Press. On the off chance she switches. I think she probably wants to keep the Garchomp around. I would. But, yeah, +1. Oh my god, she has Liquidation Tech. Okay, cool. Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. Solid play there, Sarah. I do have Protect. So, we're going to do that. And then, how valuable is Swampert? Can I toss the Swamp? I kind of need Mudsdale healthy. But +2 is really good. The Chomp being gone is huge. Alright, let's go for the double Protect. Oh my god, we got it. Wow. Okay. And she goes for Spikes, which is great. It's a solid play from her. Now my Mudsdale is at least at 50%. Thanksgiving Din. Thanksgiving leftovers, anyone? Okay, so the Azu comes out. And we know this is special Azumarill, so I think we go into Swampert. Nice. Okay. So my best option against a special Azumarill. Man, now that Garchomp's out of the way, Regieleki just kind of volt switches all over things. That's huge, actually. So this is my guess is it's Thick Fat, and she's leftovers. Gotta be modest. And this thing has Ice Beam and Hydro Pump. So Hydro Pump is definitely her best play. Earthquake is mine. I am burned though. So I'm going to be doing like 20%. Power Up Punch does basically nothing, and I don't have the health to get meaningful boosts out of it. So we're just going to go for Chip. I can't be frozen, so that's great. We're just going to Earthquake our way through. It's fine that Swamp is going down here. If she reads this and goes Chart Guard, she's a god. Draining Kiss. Okay. I'm gonna go Earthquake one more time. Okay. Oh, we will be alive for one more. Oh, and she's gonna protect. Solid play, Sarah. All right. Now we go to Regieleki. And can I take if I get a light screen up? Hydro Pump is killing me. Ice Beam is out of range. Draining Kiss is also out of range. And Protect. Okay. So I'm going to be faster. This thing has no priority. Thunderbolt is a guaranteed kill. Also, Volt Switch is a kill. If I get a light screen up, I will live. And light screen's good against her entire team. I think we go for the screen here. Nice. And now we Thunderbolt. The Chomp going down is so good for Regieleki. Nice. Okay. We're doing good. If the Pheasant comes out, we heart... Okay, Gengar. Thunderbolt has a chance to kill, ironically. It is not a great chance. It's only 6%. Do I want damage on this thing? Probably. The Para. Wow. It's actually the Paralyze is so good. I can Mega now and Scale Shot. If she goes Pheasant, Earthquake is so good. But I think we roll the dice here and just try and get the speed boost. I need to be faster than the Pheasant. Okay, so she did read it. That's fine. Alright, that's fine. We ripped the Earthquake. We have to. Oh my god, we're faster. No investment. Wow. Char comes out. I guess Scale Shot is my best play. Can I Swords Dance in front of this thing? Do I need to? No, I just Scale Shot, right? This is not over. Not even close. Okay, Terra flying. Okay. And we missed the Scale Shot. That kind of blows. Okay. We're going to go for it again. I mean, it's super free. Okay. All right, we got the speed boost. This is paralyzed. We click Earthquake. And that's a 3-0 for us, everybody. Super fun game. It's been an honor, Mr. Knudsen. Thank you, Sarah, for a great game. Good luck with the last week of the season coming up. All right. And we'll get this uploaded. And, okay, replay videos. And happy Thanksgiving. All right. So there's the game. We get a 3-0 victory, which is awesome. And now we need to report the scores. So we can do that with this here. At Victory Bells, defeat at Coochy, Poochyenas, 3-0, VCV. All right, let's watch this back, everybody, and we can grab the kills. So reminder again, we had Iron Thorns, who never saw the field of battle. Espeon, which I believe went 1-1. We have Garchomp. Garchomp Mega. Espeon. Mudsdale. Swampert. And Regieleki. And then Sarah brought Machamp, Azumarill, Fezandipity, Charizard, Garchomp, and Gengar. Alright, so we led Espeon just kind of as a, let's find the Mon that has the best overall matchup. It's fast. I'll bring up my Pokebase too, everybody. If I do the team builder, we'll grab this, and I am curious about what Sarah brought too. So she might have thrown, not yet, but we'll go season 11, week 5 versus CP. I am the author, and submit. Okay, so we led our timid Espeon. Magic Bounce is good against hazards, good coverage and spread against everything. Excuse me. And we just felt that, with her speed, I'm faster or speed tied with everything. So we're just going to lead Espeon and click the damage button and see what happens. Luckily, there's no priority, and Slut Me Out goes down in one shot. So Espeon gets a kill, and Machamp, unfortunately, doesn't get to do anything in this game. Great for me. We take a little Life Orb damage. Gengar comes out. This was a speed tie, and whoever won the speed tie was going to get a kill. So I ripped it. She did as well, and Gengar won the toss. And for all I know, it went down. I don't know if this thing was choiced or not. That could have been the one kind of not sure part of that. If there was... I'm banking on the fact that there was a speed tie in that situation. She might have been choice scarf, could have been faster anyway. Regardless, I think that's still the play to make. And Gengar does get a kill there. And now it's 5-5 real quick, which is great. Swampert's a really good counter. Gengar can't really do anything to Swampert. Toxic is not fun, but I think overall the Assault Vested max special defense Swampert was a super good bring. Earthquake hits her entire team except for Charizard. And there was a small consideration to know that hey, the switch is probably coming. Earthquake is a 1 in 5 chance to not do anything and be kind of bad. But if this is special Charizard, we're still chilling. So I wasn't really worried about the switch, and ripping Earthquake and killing the Gengar or doing a ton of damage is like the best play there. Liquidation also would have been really, really good. I do realize that. But I was going for the kill. The calc on a... Let's see, do I still have that up? The calc on our Swampert to a choice... Let's just say a choice specs Gengar. Earthquake is a guaranteed kill. 136 to 160. So ripping that and potentially killing one of her fastest threats is 100% worth it in my mind. You know, there is, I think my headset just died, which doesn't really matter because I wasn't playing any music anyway. The liquidation there does 58 to 68, so still a lot of damage, and like the most she's doing with a timid choice specs Gengar is 14% with a Shadow Ball or a Focus Blast. Gengar does get Giga Drain though. And that's 31 to 37. So like I'm sitting pretty decent here, and like again, liquidation would have been huge. Liquidation does 82 to 97 on this Charizard, but alas, it was not meant to be. I saw the kill, I went for it, and I get punished a little bit here because the flamethrower comes through. And we get burned right off the bat, which, you know, is unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? Liquidation still does 48% there, which is awesome. And then she makes a really good read or a good switch into Azumarill. Traditionally, Azumarill is huge power physical, and she brought a special attacking set, which is super cool. However, sorry, I'm finishing my leftovers. Ow. However, because this thing is special, I can't really do anything to my Swampert either. But I really don't want to stay in here. And wanting to read probably like a belly drum, I go into the fastest thing I have on the off chance she doesn't have Aqua Jet. Plus 4 Aqua Jet would ruin me. I'm pretty sure. I'm not even... Azumarill belly drum against my Regieleki at +6. Aqua Jet does 182 to 215. So obviously I'm dead there, right? However, on the off chance she doesn't have priority, I wanted to go into Regieleki. We see that it's special, which is great for me, and that kind of gives me the comfort to go for a screen, thinking that, you know, she didn't go for a move that killed me, right? And if it's special, I have nothing to worry about from the belly drum front, so I'm free to go for an attacking move, right? I can click a button and not have to worry about switching. And Garchomp is 100% the read here. Thunderbolt's coming down. Regieleki's got the worst move pool in the history of Pokemon. Or the most predictable move pool, right? Like, the best I can do against a Garchomp is an Ancient Power, which is not going to happen. So, I'm like, okay, Garchomp is 100% coming in. I am going to rip this Reflect, get a screen up, and give my Mudsdale a chance to 1v1 this thing. Or any other Pokemon a chance to 1v1 the Garchomp. I go into Mudsdale, it's my physical wall, and she goes for Hone Claws, which is spooky. Stone Edge now is going to hit almost every percent of the time, right? It's an attack boost. If she's running any other super heavy base power attacks, but a little bit on the sketchy side for accuracy, like, she's fixed that and put a really big threat in front of me. So I'm really thankful that I did get the Reflect up. And she goes for Earthquake. It does 25%. Mudsdale's a Chad. It is so good. And I thought about this for a little bit and figured that like Toxic was the best way to wear this thing down, because I can't kill this thing reliably. Like the 1v1 against a setup chomp, regardless of if it's Storm's Dance, Horn Claws, Scale Shot, whatever, I'm not going to be able to outlast it as best as I try, right? Like it's always going to get the edge on me at some point. But if I Toxic it, I can win that 1v1 and kind of play the Outlast game plan here. So I do go for the Toxic. My defense boost and leftovers is going to help give me that little extra longevity. The liquidation's a really great bring. Unfortunately, Mudsdale's just too thick, and the rough skin Rocky helmet is hurting a lot. Another reason why like winning the 1v1 against this thing is just not going to happen. But I am able to kind of run the protect stall here, and I kind of make the call that double protect is the best way to go about this, and we do get it, which is great. And Garchomp goes down to toxic damage from Mudsdale. So the biggest threat to the rest of my team is gone offensively. Or actually, it's hard to even say biggest threat, right? Like her team is stacked and loaded, kind of top to bottom with threats. But the big physical threat and the thing that's stopping Jkkayy from being able to click Thunderbolt or Volt Switch is now gone, which is great. So Garchomp goes down. Mudsdale, I don't want to stay in against a special Azumarill. I really don't even want to stay in against a physical Azumarill, but, you know, at 50% and +2, maybe we could finagle some way. At least we could get a Toxic on it. But Swampert actually is just the best play here. I am Assault Vested and Burned, so my attacks aren't going to do as much, but we are going to be able to put a little bit of pressure on the Azu. And enough to where like I can get it in range for a Volt Switch from Jkkayy after this. So we're just going to play the game out. You know, I'm Earthquaking. It's the best move I got. If Charizard comes in, whatever. And she's going to be able to kind of stay in with her leftovers and Draining Kiss recovery and stuff, and makes the smart play to just not take damage here at the end, protect and recover, and the burn from Charizard actually gets the kill on the Swampert. All right, Regielekki's free to come in now and just click the gosh darn light screen this time around. Looking at the calc, Hydro Pump was going to do 40% max roll with a screen up. So I was like, okay, it's you know, this is the time to do it. I have 4% health, more than I need, and if I get the light screen up, that helps against Charizard, it helps against Gengar, it helps against this Azumarill. And with my special wall, the Swampert being gone, the rest of the team will appreciate the light screen, where Regielekki kind of, you know, is going to be low enough to where it won't matter. But now I actually do get to click Thunderbolt, which is great. And we do get a kill on the Azu, which is awesome. So Azumarill goes down, and Regielekki gets a kill. And was super clutch with the screens. Super happy bring. I was on the fence just because Garchomp is such a menace, but I'm glad that I brought it. And now we have the matchup where, you know, our speed is 584 because we're max speed. Actually, no, we're modest. So our speed is 499. And a Gengar that is Choice Scarfed will outspeed us. So now we'll get to finally find out whether or not she's Scarfed or not. Or if we just won the speed tie in the very beginning. And I thought about it for a second, and really, like, the best play is to just click Thunderbolt. And it's a 6% shot to kill it with Thunderbolt. Volt Switch would have done about 75% max roll, and she's got spikes. You can't see it in the replay, but there is a layer of spikes down from the Garchomp. So, like, unfortunately, Regielekki's probably not going to switch back in. I could use it as death fodder or whatever, but, you know, we'll just try and get the damage. And so we do click Thunderbolt. And luckily enough, we do get a paralysis, which is, you know, great for us, kind of bad for Sarah. But Gengar is able to get its second kill with that Psychic, and the Regieleki goes down after doing a lot of work, to be honest with you. That paralysis, though, means that Garchomp is going to be faster without having to Scale Shot, and I can Mega Evolve and get that speed boost off. If the Pheasant comes in, it won't work, but we'll just kind of play to our outs. It's not a great situation to be in, but I do have a light screen up in case it's special. If it's physical, it's just kind of like nothing on my team really wants to go up against it. So she does make the good read there. Scale Shot goes off and can't. But it turns out she's bulky and has no speed investment. My max speed is 311. Hers is 326. I am 64 speed here to help outspeed everything after I have the Scale Shot that goes off. But beforehand, my Garchomp as Mega Chomp against a Fezandipity. If she's running like any amount of speed, she should be faster than me, right? If she's no speed, I am gonna be like, let's say she's bulky, maybe like, I don't know, impish maybe. I'm 2 points faster, which is great. I am just fast enough if there's no investment in the Pheasant. And that was something in testing actually that we brought up that was like, hey, if it comes down to Chomp versus Pheasant, natively, it's going to outspeed me and do a lot of damage. If it's not invested, I can be faster with that 64 speed investment, and then an Earthquake does 125 on the low end. So we're able to kill the Pheasant, and then it's just Charizard, which Terra types into Flying type. Terra Blast comes through. That Light Screen being up helps. Scale Shot will eventually connect here, and I will be able to take the Zard down, get the speed boost, and then the Gengar comes out. Oops, I need to make sure I get Chomp's kill in there. Garchomp has 2 kills with the Pheasant and the Charizard, and then a 3rd kill here to wrap things up. So Mega Garchomp finally doing some offense and being able to come in and kind of get a little mini sweep there at the end. Iron Thorns never saw the field of battle, and Mudsdale is a Chad and lived through what it needed to, which is awesome. So unfortunate for Sarah to go down 3-0, but we played to our outs. I think we made some good reads and some good plays. Gengar was really spooky. Charizard got a kill for her team. And then Regieleki, Mudsdale, and Espeon all picking up kills and going even. Mudsdale being 1 up, actually, and not dying. And then, like I said, Garchomp getting the 3-0, which is great. So, good victory there to pick up our 4th win on the season. It's going to bring us to, I think, 4-1. If we bring up our sheet here, we'll close out of that. So with that victory, we will be 4-1, which is awesome. Garchomp is going to go to 5-2. And Polion was on the bench this week, taking a much-needed rest. Grimmsnarl has not played in a couple of weeks. Porygon has yet to be brought. Mudsdale improves to 4-2. Swampert did well, is going to drop in differential just by 1 point, but is proving to be a great pickup for me mid-season here. Verzion still at 4-2, was on the bench this week. Regieleki will go to 3-3. Espeon picks up a kill and will go to 1-2. And then Iron Thorns again, sitting at 0s. I've brought it. It's attacked. It's done stuff, but it has not picked up a kill or died yet. And then, of course, our 11th roster spot is still open. So that's going to move us to +9 differential as well, which is great. And we'll, like I said, go to 4-1. And we've still got 2 transactions left. So looking to definitely use those. I don't know if I want to spoil what's going to happen for anybody that watches the video, but looking ahead at my week 6 opponent and what I need to do, I might be picking up a certain weather setter. I'll let you decide. So thanks so much, everybody. Ending the stream here to rest my voice and go spend some time with my wife. Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you very soon for week number 6 to close out the regular season of season 11. Trying to go 5-1 in the regular season. That would be awesome. Would be great. Right now, before this is over, or before we sign off for sure, we are currently in 4th place. We will move or kind of stay kind of middle of the pack, which is totally fine with me. We're above the playoff cutoff line, and that's what I want to happen. So we're sitting in good shape. So again, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week for our week 6 matchup against the Jamestown Jolteons. I think that's who we're playing, right? Week 6. Yep, Jkkayy and Measley. It's going to be a good one.